So why bother with air fryer eggs if I have to think about doing something special to them? I just feel that there's less control in the air fryer and you're worrying about boiled eggs. Think about it, just boiled eggs. It should be very easy to make boiled eggs, right? Like no cleanup or minimal cleanup, just perfect eggs every time, so consistency and just the speed. So we have our Instant Pot, we have air fryer, we have our regular old stovetop. Let's take a look at what's the best way to make eggs, should you even care about air fryer eggs. So our stovetop method, we have a bit of water, our eggs in here. It's cold water right now. Now turn up the heat all the way up and we let this come up to a boil. For the Instant Pot eggs, we have 2 eggs, a cup of water, lid on, sealing mode, then egg or pressure cook method for 2 minutes. For the air fryer method, we have 2 eggs again, no water at all. Get a trivet, put that on the basket, and then close this. Then select the air fryer mode. Temperature should be the lowest you can go. So let's see for me. It's 300, that's the minimum. I'm gonna make all of these eggs hard boiled and we'll see which eggs turn out the best, which eggs turn out the best and the quickest, and which eggs are the most consistent. We have 2 eggs every time. So let's take a look at each of those eggs. After the timer has gone off, then just let the pressure release naturally for 2 minutes and then release it manually. And for the stovetop method, once the water has come up to a boil, just cover it, put it off the heat, and just let it stand for 10 minutes for hard-boiled eggs. And then just transfer your cooked eggs into an ice water bath. And that's when I noticed a strange smell, and then I saw this strange sight. Out of the 2 eggs that I was air frying, one of them decided to explode. Could be air pockets in there that just expanded in the heat. But let's transfer that good one into the ice water as well. Just let the eggs cool down completely before you start peeling. And a big tip that I always give for boiled eggs is to peel it underwater. It just makes it easy to get that shell out quickly without peeling off the whites with the shell. And I really want to show you that exploded egg. Like, I don't want to fuss about boiled eggs. If I'm making boiled eggs, usually it's for a quick breakfast or it's for a quick appetizer, so I can just get that prepared and focus on the actual mains or desserts that need the time and dedication. So can you guess which one is the air fryer one? Which one is the Instant Pot? Which one looks like the stovetop one? How about we just cut it open? So let's take a look. That looks nice. That's the perfect hot boil for me. I don't like it when it's super dry inside, and I can eat this one all day. Let's put that aside. This one, by the way, is Instant Pot. These 2. Let's cut this as well. It should have the same finish. Ready? Perfect. Okay. Now these 2 guys, which are actually visually different than this one. Can you tell the difference? I'll talk about it, but let's cut the stovetop one. Ready? Hey, that looks great. Let's compare that with the Instant Pot. Just perfect. Let's open the other one. Ready? Perfect. It's a bit oddly shaped, but that's just the egg. And now we have our beloved air fryer eggs. Let's cut this open. Maybe it just looks darker from the outside because the act of cooking it with the shell in the air fryer has made only the outside overcooked. Maybe the inside is perfect. So let's see. That was kind of tough to cut. If you didn't see that, you can see like it's kind of fibrous. See that? Let's cut it open. It's kind of over. But just looking at how over it was, how overdone it was, maybe I messed up somewhere. So let's cook another egg. So I'm gonna cook some more eggs, but this time I'll set it for 10 minutes at 300 Fahrenheit. Let's take a look. So why bother with air fryer eggs if I have to think about doing something special to them? With the stovetop, just dumped it in the water, brought it to a boil, then just removed it and let it sit. Instant Pot, dumped it in, dumped some water, pressure cooked, and then just took it out after a few minutes. I don't want to fuss around with air fryer. So given these results, can you make eggs in the air fryer? And I say it just depends on your air fryer. For me, for 13 minutes of cooking time in the air fryer, the white actually started to get browned from the heat from the outside going in, and the shell was getting stuck to the white. So when I'm peeling it, bits of white are coming out, making the egg just not pleasant looking and the texture becoming completely rubbery. And here's that redone egg at 10 minutes of air fry time at 300 Fahrenheit, and you can see the peel came off really easy and the outside actually looks very nice. So why don't we cut inside and see what the doneness of this really is. It's more like a medium boil. I still love it, but it's not a hard boiled egg. Let's take a look at one that I cooked for 11 minutes as well, and this one is a bit interesting. So I don't know if you can see past my hands, but that brown spot next to the shell, that's not the shell. That's part of the shell actually browning and perhaps burning the white, and that's at 11 minutes. Now it could be it's my air fryer, but my point is it's just not consistent. Every air fryer is different, every wattage is different. I shouldn't have to struggle to peel one egg. What if I'm making an egg salad that needs at least a dozen eggs? This is not useful at all to waste your time doing, but maybe the inside is better. So let's take a look inside. And I would say yes, it's a beautiful hard-boiled egg, but just look at the peel outside. Look at the egg white outside. Is it really worth it to struggle to peel the egg, to have an unpleasant, unsmooth texture on the white? Let's just compare it with a 10-minute egg that peeled very easy. I shouldn't have to compromise the doneness of my egg because of an air fryer. It's just easier to make it on the stove top, and that's the point I'm trying to make. It's easier to use an Instant Pot. I just feel that there's less control in the air fryer, and plus I don't know if my air fryer is cooking evenly. A long time ago, just for fun, I tried to make an omelette in the air fryer, and when I looked at it after a couple of minutes, there were pockets of eggs across that were cooked, but there were pockets across that were completely raw. And when cooking, it's all about the feel, and I don't feel that I have a lot of control with air fryer eggs, and I don't see the point of it either. Can you do it? Yeah, you can do it. You can probably do it even better if you have an air fryer that can go at a lower temperature, so you can control the cooking time a bit more. And you're worrying about boiled eggs. Think about it, just boiled eggs. That soft boiled air fryer egg is 8 minutes, then we have 10 minutes with proper egg whites, and then the 11 and 13 minute ones, we couldn't even get a proper hard boiled egg in a standard air fryer that goes down to 300 Fahrenheit. But that's where I'm gonna leave you, and all I know now is I have a bunch of boiled eggs, so you can have boiled eggs in a lot of ways, and I'm gonna link a bunch of those recipes down below. So if you want to have it Indian style in a nice sauce, gravy, check that out. If you want an egg salad, you can check that out as well. I hope you have some fun with your boiled eggs. For more videos just like this one, be sure to hit subscribe, hit that bell icon, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye guys.